Today I want to talk to you about something I learned recently in the MYP Category 2 workshop. Specifically, I want to talk about how to write inquiry questions as related to your statement of inquiry, the SOI. Why do we have these questions? If we use a metaphor, we can think about the SOI as the direction we are going into and the inquiry questions as the pathway of getting there. There are three types of questions: factual, conceptual, and debatable. They are the big ideas or the big questions, and they must contain no content. For a unit, we write a minimum of one question each. Factual means knowledge or fact, recall, and comprehension. Conceptual means exploration of big ideas for analysis. Whereas debatable means to use facts and concepts to debate and synthesize multiple perspectives. I'm going to show you how to use related concepts, key concepts, and the global context and exploration to write these questions. Let's look at an example SOI. Leading an audience to empathize with a cause related to human impact on the environment requires effective use of communicative conventions. For this SOI, the key concept is communication. The related concepts are audience and empathy, the global context, globalization and sustainability, and we use the exploration, human impact on the environment. I'm going to use this SOI to create the questions. Factual questions are explicit, knowledge-based questions. A useful question to them is what? I can use the related and key concepts from my SOI to create a factual question. For example, what is audience? Students need to understand the concept first of audience before they can relate it to the smaller question of who is the audience in my community, for example. Conceptual questions relate facts to topics that promote analysis and transfer of ideas. Question stems we use would be how or why. I would take my related concept, my key concept, to form this question. How do we communicate with a sense of audience? Once students know what is audience and what's the concept of communication, they can apply it into real-life authentic activities in the classroom for each unit. Debatable questions use facts and concepts to debate a position. We can use the question stems do, is, could, should, would, or even to what extent. The important thing is it should not be measurable. If we look at a debatable question, can empathy ensure global sustainability? It is very clear that students can have multiple perspectives on this and that there is no right or wrong answer. So to quickly recap what we've talked about so far, there are three types of questions: factual, conceptual, and debatable. We write them directly from the SOI. Now, what is important to remember, we take the knowledge, we link it to ideas, and we encourage debate amongst our students. Please make sure to look at the links below the video and feel free to leave comments or request a video should you like to do a PD video of your own.